Hello everyone, welcome back once again for the course Electrical and Electronics Measurement. So we already started with module 1, that is the measurement of resistance, inductance and capacitance. So in this session we are going to solve some problems on Wheatstone bridge method, so which we already discussed in our previous sessions under both the condition, under balance condition and as well as for the unbalanced condition. So how the Wheatstone bridge behaves we studied in detail in the previous sessions. So in this session we are going to solve some problems related to the Wheatstone bridge method for both the condition as balanced condition as well as for unbalanced conditions. So this is the problem statement given for the problem. So it states as a Wheatstone bridge circuit has a ratio arms 100 ohm and 10 ohm, standard resistance of 4 ohm and a test resistance is 50 ohm. So calculate unbalanced current in the galvanometer of internal having an internal resistance of 20 ohm when a supply voltage is 10 volts. Also find the value of unknown resistance corresponding to the null reading by the galvanometer. So this is the problem statement given. Okay, so as we know, this is the circuit diagram meant for the Wheatstone bridge method. So here he what he mentioned, the ratio arms is having 10 100 ohm and 10 ohm respectively. So what are the ratio arms? As we know, P and Q are nothing but ratio arms. S represents standard resistance arm and R is nothing but unknown resistance. So accordingly, we are going to substitute the values of each arm's resistance. Okay, so ratio arms resistance he is given as how much? 100 ohm and 10 ohm respectively. So P is nothing but 100 ohm, Q is nothing but 10 ohm. And after that, what he given a standard resistance of how much? 4 ohm. So standard resistance is how much? 4 ohm. Okay, and the test resistance. So test resistance is nothing but our unknown resistance value. So unknown resistance value is how much? 50 ohm. So from this problem statement, what we came to know. So all the resistance values are given. It may be a ratio arms resistance, standard resistance, and unknown resistance. So all the resistance values are known over here. So from these known resistance, so what he has to find? So he has to find the current, unbalanced current in the galvanometer. So we need to find out this unbalanced current which is flowing through the galvanometer having a resistance of how much? 20 ohm. And apart from this internal resistance of galvanometer, what else he given? The supply voltage. So supply voltage is how much? 10 volts. So hope the problem statement is clear. So once again I will repeat. So here what he mentioned, all the resistance values are given. So the resistance, internal resistance of the galvanometer is given. So we need to find out the current flowing through this galvanometer when in under the unbalanced condition, and the supply voltage is also given over here. Okay, so now let us consider when the bridge is balanced, the galvanometer shows what? Null deflection. The resistance of unknown resistance is given by, so as we know, under balance condition the unknown resistance value is given by this formula. So R is equal to P by Q into S. So P is nothing but ratio arms resistance into standard resistance value. So this is under which condition? Under balance condition. So to under balance condition, the unknown resistance value can be calculated like this. So the standard, sorry, the ratio arm resistance are respectively 100 and 10 ohm. So we are going to substitute over here, and the standard resistance value is how much? 4 ohm. So now substitute and once again find out the unknown resistance of the bridge circuit. So according to that, the unknown resistance will be how much? R is equal to 40 ohm. This is when the bridge is balanced condition. These all data are given for the unbalanced condition. Is it clear? So according to that, so we need to find out the change in resistance over here. So the change in resistance is nothing but delta R. So as we know, R plus delta R is nothing but total change in the unknown resistance. Is it clear? So from that, so as we calculated the value of resistance, unknown resistance R is equal to 40 ohm. This is for balance condition. So by using this resistance, unknown resistance value, we are going to find out the change in resistance. So the change in resistance delta R is equal to what? The total change in resistance is how much? 50 ohm, which is given in the problem statement. So 50 ohm minus, yeah, sorry, 50 ohm minus 40 ohm. So this will get what? How much? The change in resistance, that is delta R is equal to 10 ohm. Okay, so after that, as we already found out how to calculate the current through the galvanometer in our previous sessions, is it so? So from that, we are going to utilize the equation, necessary equation over there. Here, the current flowing through the galvanometer, that is given by Ig is equal to ETH divided by RTH plus G. So ETH is nothing but what? The voltage across the galvanometer, that is Thevenin's voltage, is given by this formula. Is it so? E is equal to R plus delta R divided by R plus delta R plus S minus P by P plus Q. So this equation we already obtained during the derivation part of the Wheatstone bridge. So simply we are going to take out that equation over here and substitute the necessary parameters over here. So E is the applied voltage is how much? 10 volts. Unknown resistance under balance condition is how much? 40 plus delta, which we already find out now itself, that is 10. So divided by, once again, unknown resistance R 40 plus change in resistance delta R 10, standard resistance 4 minus ratio ohms resistance, that those are nothing but 100 divided by 100 plus 10. Now after substituting the necessary values over here, now simply calculate it. Okay, so simple mathematics is there. So if you calculate it, we are going to get the Thevenin's voltage is around 0.1683 volts. Okay, so after finding out the Thevenin's voltage value, so this is the Thevenin's voltage value. Next, what we need to find out to get the value of current through the galvanometer, we require to find out this Thevenin's resistance values also. So Thevenin's resistance is given by this formula, which we already calculated over here. So that is R plus delta R divided by R plus delta R plus S plus and the ratio arms resistance value here. Okay, now similarly substitute the necessary values in those respective resistance values. After simplifying it, we are going to get the Thevenin's resistance as 12.79 ohm. After getting the Thevenin's voltage and the resistance value, we need to substitute in this equation to find out the galvanometer current value. Okay, so after substituting in the equation, that is this equation, so after substituting, let us find. So G is nothing but the galvanometer's internal resistance, which is already given in our problem statement, that is 20 ohm. So now substitute in this equation to find out the current flowing through the galvanometer. So we already found out the Thevenin's voltage and Thevenin's resistance value. Now substitute in this equation. So this is the current which is flowing through the galvanometer, that is 0.0051 ampere or 5.13 milliampere. Hope the solution for this given problem is clear. So we'll move to the another problem. Let us see. Let us solve another problem on Wheatstone bridge method. So in this problem, this problem is related to the sensitivity of the bridge. Okay, so the problem statement is like this. In a Wheatstone bridge, as shown in below, the values of resistance of various arms are ratio arms are P and Q, 1000 ohm and 100 ohm respectively. Unknown resistance arms resistance value, that is R, that is 2005 ohm, and S is equal to 200 ohm, and has a battery of 5 volts, and a galvanometer has a current sensitivity of 10 mm per microampere, and internal resistance of the galvanometer is 100 ohm. Calculate the deflection in the galvanometer and sensitivity of the bridge. Okay, so this is the problem statement given. From this problem statement, what are the given data we can note down? From according to this problem, so he mentioned all the resistance value. The ratio arms resistance is given, the unknown resistance value is also given, and standard resistance value is also given. And along with that, the battery voltage is also mentioned. So the battery voltage is 5 volts, and the galvanometer current sensitivity, that is represented by SI, is also given, and the galvanometer internal resistance value is also given. So the galvanometer internal resistance value is 100 ohm. By using these all various parameters, he asked us to find out the deflection of the galvanometer. So first what we need to find, the deflection of the galvanometer, then we need to find the sensitivity of the bridge. So these are the two main parameters we need to find out in this problem. So let us see the solution part for this problem. So as we know, the sensitivity of the bridge is nothing but the amount of deflection is carried out in the galvanometer due to the fraction change in the, or some amount of change will happen in our unknown resistance. Okay, so due to this change in the unknown resistance, that unknown resistance is increased by delta R. So due to this delta R change in resistance, we are going to have the deflection in what? Galvanometer. So this is this formula we obtained it from our previous session. Is it so? So the sensitivity of the bridge is equal to what? The deflection of the galvanometer divided by the change, total change in the resistance. Okay, so as we know, under balance condition, so the unknown resistance is given by what? R is equal to P by Q into S. So this is the formula we already know, so which we discussed in our first session module. Is it correct? So the unbalanced resistance is equal to what? P by Q into S. So now with the help of these given data, so these are the data which are given in our problem statement. So we need to substitute simply over here in this problem. Okay, so after substituting the various values, so we are going to get the unknown value of resistance as 2000 ohm. So this is for balanced condition. For what? Balance condition. So in the problem statement here also he mentioned the resistance, so we'll get confusion over here, right? So don't get confusion. So whatever the resistance value we operated over here, it is meant for balanced condition. So the in problem statement, whatever the unknown resistance value is given, right? So it is meant for what? Unbalanced condition. So by using both balanced condition and unbalanced condition resistance, so we are going to find out the change in resistance, that is delta R is equal to the unbalanced unknown resistance minus the balanced resistance, that is 2000. So we are going to get the change in resistance as 5 ohm. So we now obtained two parameters, right? Delta R and unknown resistance R. So next what we need to find out, the deflection in the galvanometer. So let us see how to calculate the deflection in the galvanometer. So as we know, in our problem statement, the current sensitivity is given, right? So the current sensitivity is equal to what? It is given by the deflection divided by the current flowing through the galvanometer. Okay, so the current sensitivity is equal to what? The deflection by the current flowing through the galvanometer. So if you rearrange the formula, so we are going to get the deflection is equal to what? Current sensitivity into the current flowing through the galvanometer. So the current sensitivity is already given in our problem statement as how much? Yeah, 10 mm by microampere, which is already given in our problem statement. Is it correct? But we don't know this the current flowing through the galvanometer. Okay, so if you compare with the our previous problem, so in our previous problem, what we did, we calculated this flow of current through the galvanometer. Is it so? So first what we need to find according to our previous problem, first what we found out the Thevenin's voltage. Is it correct? So this is the Thevenin's voltage. To find out the Thevenin's voltage, this is the equation we are going to use. So these equations we already derived in our previous sessions. So by using this equation, where E represents what? The applied voltage. So applied voltage is 5 volts. So now substitute the respective values in this equation so that the voltage, Thevenin's voltage, we are going to get it around 1.03 millivolt or 0.00103 volts. So after finding out Thevenin's voltage, what else we need to find? Yeah, we need to find Thevenin's resistance. So let us see how to find the Thevenin's resistance. Okay, so as we already calculated in our previous problem, the Thevenin's resistance is given by this formula. Is it correct? With the help of this formula, so now substitute the necessary values of various resistance in this equation so that the Thevenin's resistance we are going to get it around 272.76 ohm. Okay, so as we know what is our ultimate aim, so we need to find out the current flowing through the galvanometer, right? So the formula to find out the current flowing through the galvanometer is given by what? Ig is equal to Thevenin's voltage divided by Thevenin's resistance plus the resistance of the galvanometer. So the resistance of the galvanometer is already given in our problem set. So the resistance of the galvanometer is how much? 100 ohm. So we already found out the value of Thevenin's voltage and Thevenin's resistance, right? Now simply substitute in this formula to get the current flowing through the galvanometer. So we are going to get it around how much? 2.778 microampere. So this is the current flowing through what? Galvanometer. So after finding out, so what was our ultimate aim? To find out the reflection in the galvanometer. So this was the equation we utilized, right? So theta is equal to what? Current sensitivity into the current flowing through the galvanometer. So we already know these two parameter value. Now simply substitute in the formula and obtain the deflection. So the deflection we are going to get it around how much? 27.78 mm. So after finding out, so first parameter we found out. So next parameter what we need to find? The sensitivity of the bridge. So let us see how to calculate the sensitivity of the bridge circuit. So the sensitivity of the bridge circuit is given by this formula. So SB is equal to what? Theta divided by delta R. So we already found out the value of the deflection and we know the value of delta R also. Substitute the respective values in this equation as 27.78 divided by the change in resistance is 5 ohm. So if you simplify it further, we are going to get the sensitivity of the bridge around 5.56 mm more. Hope the problems related to the Wheatstone bridge is clear. Thank you. If you have any questions regarding a problem, please comment on this video. Thank you.